this is the mangrove, one of the rarest seeds in the game, given the fact that the only way to obtain it was by rebirthing before they made it super easy. And today I'm going to be getting every mutation on it to see just how good it actually is. And here we are. As you can see, we got 3 of the brand new mangrove seeds. So we might as well go ahead and get started. Let's plop her down and then let's start watering this pupper up. And it's finally done growing. That took way too many watering cans. I literally used like 140 of them. With that being said, this thing actually looks like really cool. It has like 3 legs going into the ground almost. Anyways, now that we got this thing fully grown though, it's time for the sprinklers. So we got a Grandmaster one, Master, Godly, Advanced, and finally a basic sprinkler. Then let's go ahead and get our Mooncats out. And then finally, we also need to get our pancake stacks so that they can attract the Mooncats. And where does the fruit to this plant even grow? I am not seeing anything. Okay, well, I guess we'll just wait for the Mooncats to sleep and then hit a grow wall and see where the fruit's going to be coming from. Oh, wait, I think I see it. Yeah, okay, I see it. Okay, and they're about to go to sleep here any second. Let's destroy the fruit. And it looks like that was the only one. Does it only grow one at a time? That would low-key stink. Oh, and then wait, I need to get my trowel ready. Trowel. Put it like right there in the middle. And then come on, quickly, grow wall. I better not have fumbled this. Nice, I think I made it on time. Ooh! And okay, yeah, I definitely made it on time. I can't tell which one's bigger though, this one or this one. So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 studs, and this other one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Huh, they both have 10, but I think this one's slightly bigger since like this stud over here is like slightly cut off. So let's go ahead and get my favorite tool, and then let's wait for my Mooncats so that I can try again. Okay, and there they go. Come on, bro, there's only 2 over here. That's probably not gonna give me very good results. Let's trowel it over there, pick the mangroves up, and then hit a grow wall. And okay, yeah, as I thought, that was kind of a mediocre try. Yo, look at that though, we got a rainbow one. This one's like super small though. Okay, I think I'll give them one more try, and then if we get nothing better, I'll just go with that. But what? Look how long that thing is. Okay, wait, maybe they don't even need another try. Okay, yeah, depending on how much Mooncats stack up here, that'll decide if we give it another try or not. Because if there's only like 2, it's not even worth it, you know? And wait, this is perfect. There's like 4 of them here. Let's pick them all up once again, and then hit one last grow wall. Come on, give me like a massive one, please. And yeah, no, we definitely didn't get no bigger ones. Okay, yeah, all of y'all are getting picked up. And before we do anything, let's start checking out the base price of these things. So the biggest one we got is this 24.16 kg one. Whoa, and why is it so long? It like completely covers the gear and then seed shop. How much is this worth though? I want to sell it. 21 mil base price. Wait a minute. Hold up. Plus rainbow, I'm pretty sure that would be like 1.2 billion base price. Okay. That's already really promising, actually. And talking about getting this thing rainbow, before I start slapping mutations onto it, let's wait for the rain event to play out to see if I can hopefully get wet on it and save myself a mutation spray. Okay, and there goes the rain event. So let's go ahead and unfavorite this thing to check it out. Okay, we didn't get it, unfortunately. Let's favorite it up real quick again. And before I do anything else, let's actually go ahead and plant a carrot down, just so that I can get moonlit on it for it later, you know? Bruh, the nighttime event just went, and how didn't we get moonlit on this thing? That's crazy. Anyways, I guess I'll just keep one of the other mangroves. So now we still need to get another 4 mutations on this thing, and that's where the sprays come in. So we got a cloud touched one, wet, windstruck, and finally a honey glaze spray. And then if we go ahead and unfavorite tool it again, we can see that it now has windstruck, wet, honey glaze, cloud touched, and moonlit, having a total of 5 mutations. So now let's go ahead and pull out our mega queen bee along with our butterfly, and now in 18 minutes it'll refresh the butterfly's ability, saving us like 12 minutes. So that's actually a really good trade-off. And after a bit of waiting, the mangrove is now rainbow, meaning we can move on to the pet mutations. And just so that I can apply shocked as quick as possible, let's go ahead and get our Raiju out, because this guy will eat a shocked mutation and then add a Raiju onto 4 different plants. Then let's go ahead ahead and pull our Mega Queen Bee back out again so that we can get pollinated. And this one's actually a double whammy because it'll also like refresh a pet's ability. So next up is our corrupted Kitsunes. We got 2 of those bad boys. Then let's move on to our corrupted lobster along with our tranquil lobster thermidors. And what these guys will do is they'll give us a chance at getting molten, meteoric, and then they'll also give us a chance at getting corrupted and then tranquil from the tranquil one. And just like that, we only have 2 more pet equip slots left. So for one of them, let's go ahead and pull out the Phoenix. And I still can't get over how cool this guy looks. Look at him. He's like so majestic. And this guy in 20 minutes will guarantee to get us the flaming mutation. So that'll be nice. Last but not least though, let's pull our space squirrel. And look at how like cool this guy looks. He's like a very cool looking pet. And if we check out his ability, every 14 minutes he has an 18% chance to apply the void touch mutation. So like he's one of the most broken pets just because before now that void touch mutation was an admin mutation. And if you're wondering, you got the space squirrel from the fall shop. Now that we got all our pets down though, let's go ahead and apply the shock mutation spray onto a random mangrove. And this one right here should do. So now in like 7 minutes, the Raiju will eat the mangrove and then spread shock to the other mangroves. So now while we wait, it's once again time to bring out the mutation sprays. So we got an amber one, a glimmering one, a cloud touched one, and that's for the rest of the mutations. I'm actually gonna wait. Ooh! And wait, that's perfect timing. We just got sun-dried on this thing. Let's go. Wait, that's actually so good. This is like one of the rarer weather events too. So that's very pog. And that reminds me, we might as well go ahead and place down the star collar so we can get a chance of getting celestial. There we go. So now we just gotta wait for our Raiju's ability to go off. Okay, and here we go. After a bit of waiting, our Raiju is about to do his thing. Nice, there we go. And did we get static on the big boy? Let's go ahead and unfavorite it real quick. And yes, we did it. Nice. And we also got sun-dried on it. Let's go. So now we can go ahead and pick Tia up. And what pet should I replace her with? Options. We got options. Loki, let's go with the new swan pet. This one's actually pretty cool. If we check out his ability, every 24 minutes he goes to a player's pet and befriends it, performing its ability. So like it's a mimic octopus but for like other people's pets, you know? And then every 6 minutes it graces a fruit with the grateful mutation. And that's like a guaranteed thing, so that's pretty cool. So while we wait to get that, let's go ahead and join in on my alt account so that I can place a Kitsune down. And that will hopefully get us Foxfire Chakra, but more than likely it'll just get us the normal Chakra mutation. And I'm really hoping to get Foxfire Chakra though. I've been doing this whole mutation thing for a while and not once have I gotten Foxfire Chakra. So like, yeah, that's unfortunate. On the bright side, our lobster's abilities are about to go off. So let's hope we get Molten first try. Come on, boys. You guys got this. Come on. Molten but failed. You don't love to see it. And yes, we already got Molten. Let's go. Lobster Thermidors? More like Locked in Larry. Okay, yeah, that was really bad. Anyways, here goes our swan though, meaning Jaya will get us graceful any second now. Ooh, and we also got pollinated. I forgot about that. Bro, their abilities literally went off at the same time. That's crazy. Oh, and yeah, also that graceful mutation from the swan is literally a 77x. So that's very nice. Let's go ahead and pick her up and then let's replace her with a lemon lion. And this guy is still like one of the craziest pets in the game by far. You literally got it for free by attempting the admin abuse a while back. And every 5 minutes he roars, applying the brain rot mutation to a random fruit. And that brain rot mutation is literally in 100x. So that's crazy good. Ooh, wait, actually though, wait. We're gonna pick up our lemon lion and then replace it with a peach wasp. And the reason for this is because the queen bee's ability is about to go off and she'll refresh the pet with the highest cooldown. And since the peach wasp has a 25-minute cooldown, like we'll be saving ourselves a whole lot of time. And if you're wondering what the peach wasp does, is every 24 minutes it applies the plasma mutation. And that's unfortunately only a 5x, but it is a mutation we need. So like, yeah. There goes our queen bee though. Nice. And we should be getting plasma any second now. Yes, sir. Meaning we can go ahead and pick up our mega queen bee along with our peach wasp. And now we have an extra 2 pet equip slots. Ooh, and trust, we're about to have 3. Jazzy, the space squirrel, is about to get us void touch the first try. And to help her out just a tad bit, she's gonna get some toys. Where'd she go? She kind of just disappeared into space. Oh, there she is. Come on, Jazzy. Bro, stop running away. Okay, there we go. Come on, will she do it first try? No! Okay, well, I have like a 50% success rate with her. She just came out, so like, I've only used her twice. And last time I used her, she literally got void touch the first try. So far, our success rate is actually actually pretty good. Anyways, as I was saying, now that we have an extra 2 pet equip slots, let's go ahead and pull out our disco bees. And these guys will obviously try to get us disco. Anyways, and now before our corrupted Kitsune's abilities go off, let's actually go ahead and run to the gear shop or seed shop, my bad. Then let's buy some carrots. And then how much plants do they affect? 9 different fruits. Okay, wait. So let's plant a few carrots down so we can hopefully get the corrupt foxfire chakra. Oh, and then our phoenix just did his thing. Corrupt chakra, corrupt chakra. Holy, we got 7 carrots with corrupt chakra. That's crazy. Okay, let's go ahead and pick up all of the small carrots since the big carrot got flaming and corrupt chakra, meaning we don't need the small ones. Then we can also go ahead and pick up our corrupted kitsunes along with our phoenix. And just like that, we have a whole bunch of more pet equip slots. So now I think it's time to move on to like probably one of the hardest mutations to get, which is aromatic. And for that, we have an aromatic bear bee. And then this guy will get us a guaranteed honey glazed every 20 minutes. And then also every 20 minutes, he has a 24% chance to apply the aromatic mutation. And while that doesn't seem that bad, the plant has to be like near him for it to like actually have a chance. So like for example, if he's on the other side of the garden and his ability goes off, nothing will happen. Like there won't even be a chance for us to get aromatic. So like that's a very finicky pet, you know? With that being said, we also have an aromatic griffin to help us out. And this guy's actually really good because if we check out his ability, every 15 minutes he flaunts his wings and releases a cyclone. Pets struck have a cooldown reduced by 67 seconds, and then fruits struck have a 10% chance to get the cyclonic mutation. Wait, and then what? Why is this guy's cooldown a lot longer? We have to wait 25 minutes for this guy to do his thing with the aromatic shard. Well, we only have to wait 20 minutes for the bear bee to do his thing. That's literally a 25% increase. And the bear bee has like a 20% higher chance of actually succeeding. Huh, wait, that's so weird. I never noticed that. Anyways, as I was saying though, the griffin will also get us the cyclonic mutation, which is another 50x. And then the cyclonic mutation combined with like, I think it's shocked and then tempestuous will get us maelstrom, which that's like a 220x. So that would be crazy good. Anyways, and we do still have one more pet equip slot. So I'm gonna go ahead and place down our other griffin. And this guy has a corrupted pet shard. And now that we got all the pet slots filled, we just gotta wait for our next round of abilities to go off. And they'll be going off in like 30 seconds. So that's not bad at all. Okay, here we go though. Come on, get us corrupted, please, and tranquil. No, they both failed. Yeah, getting corrupted and tranquil is also kind of a pain. I can't even lie. Oh, and wait, I completely forgot about this, but our Kitsune's ability just went off. And then also an earthquake just started. So let's go ahead and buy some carrots and then plop them down. And this will hopefully get us the earthquake mutation or the cracked mutation. Come on, please give it to us. Okay, that's not a good sign. This will actually probably be harder than I thought because I barely have like any carrots. That's unfortunate. Okay, and yeah, the earthquake has already gotten off like 2 or 3 times and we still haven't gotten it. On the bright side, our lobster's meteoric abilities are about to go off, so let's hope we get meteoric first try. Come on, boys, please, please, please. 30 failed once. No. Well, that's another guaranteed half hour of waiting at least, and it'll probably be more than that. And we didn't get the earthquake mutation. All right, so my luck is just like at 0 right now, huh? Okay, here go our disco bees though. And come on, disco first try. I'm calling it. Actually, it's all good. Our second disco bees got us. I guess not. Well, back to waiting we go, and it looks like this time it'll actually be a bit. Yo, and wait, I was literally about to go like AFK and we just got void touched on our carrot. Let's go. That reminds me, I should probably pick up these other carrots. There we go. That's the void touched mutation though. And bro, another earthquake? I just picked up all the carrots. Please tell me there's a lot of carrots in stock this time around. 6 again? Bro, what are the chances of that? Low-key, let's go ahead and buy some bamboo. That's also one-time harvest, so that'll be all right. So let's plant the carrot seeds down. And whoa, why do I have 677 bamboo seeds? You could say I have 6, 7 of them. Let's plant these down. And that should be enough. I don't want to go too crazy with the bamboo either. Now that we got void touched though, we can go ahead and pick up Jazzy. And I just realized our success rate with her is still really high. We have like a 66% success rate with her. That's actually real good. And our Griffin's abilities literally just went off again and it's still no cyclonic. So that's a bit unfortunate. Let's hope we get cracked from this earthquake though. Come on. I'm assuming this is going to be the last chance. And yeah, no. Let's just go ahead and pick up all these other carrots. And I need to wait for this bamboo to finish growing. Actually, let's just scrap it. There we go. And now, once again, it'll be a while before any of our pets' abilities go off. So at this point, it low-key is kind of hard to get like the mutations that we have down. So like Disco, they only have like, what was it? Only a 19% chance to get Disco. So like, yeah. And then for Meteoric, we only have like a 10% chance. So yeah, I think it's safe to say that it'll be a while before we get any of the mutations from these pets. So what I'm planning on doing is I'm gonna go AFK for like an hour, and then when I come back, we should hopefully have everything that we need. Oh, wait, actually, scrap that. I forgot that we still have one more pet equip slot. So let's go ahead and place down our Gnome. And this guy looks so derpy. Look at him. Hey, okay, yeah, anyways, I'm actually gonna go AFK now. Okay, and here we go. It's been like an hour and 20 minutes, and it's about time to check out what we got. Whoa, what's up with this carrot? Abyssal, Honey Glazing, Corrupt? Okay, wait, so we got the Corrupt mutation. That's very good. We needed that. But what is Abyssal? Yo, wait. Abyssal is Void Touched plus Eclipse. And that's a 240x. Holy. That's actually insane. Okay, what else do we got, though? Infernal? What's Infernal? Oh, no, I'm pretty sure Infernal is like, flaming from the Phoenix, and then, what was the other one? Oh, Meteoric. Oh, wait, perfect. That means we don't need our Lobster Thermidors no more. We also got Gnomed on it, so let's go ahead and pick up our Gnome. So now, what do our other Mangrove seeds have? Tranquil, perfect. Tranquil about our other one. And then the last one has, bro, it's all the way up there. I can't see it. Chilled. Okay, we needed that. And then that's about it, I think. Okay, yeah, we got pretty much everything we needed from our pets except Aromatic, meaning we can go ahead and pick up our Lobsters. And I actually do still need the Cyclonic mutation, I'm pretty sure, so I'm gonna leave our Griffins down. And then that reminds me, did I ever put a shocked spray onto the big Mangrove? I did not. Let's go ahead and put that on. Wait, and I just realized, didn't I have a big one that had Disco on it? No, I picked up the Disco one. When did I pick it up? Wait, what? Man, well, that's unfortunate. On the bright side, the only thing that was actually on that Mangrove was Disco. So I'll just place 2 of our Disco bees back down, and then let's go ahead and place our Spaghetti Sloths down. And from these guys, we actually need to get 3 mutations, which is pasta, sauce, and then meatballs, and then that'll get us spaghetti. And then I forgot to do this earlier, but we have a fall fountain that'll get us the fall mutation. So let's go ahead and put that by the Mangroves, and nice. Oh, and then I also forgot to do this earlier, just because I don't got any more chocolate sprays, but I need chocolate on this thing. So let's go ahead and plop a chocolate sprinkler out, and that's another mutation. Let's go. And we do still have 2 more pet equip slots. So let's go ahead and bring out our jackalopes so that we can get Sandy, and then we can turn that Sandy into ceramic. So there's 2 jackalopes out, and then let's actually also go ahead and buy some carrot seeds, and finally a decent stock. Let's go. And these jackalopes do their thing pretty often, so that hopefully shouldn't take too long. Oh, and wait, our Griffin's ability is about to go off, so to hopefully help us get the Cyclonic mutation, since we still don't have that, let's just spread a bunch of carrots around, because like to actually get the chance of getting the Cyclonic mutation, the Cyclone has to hit like the plant, you know? Also, the seed shop did just restock, so let's go ahead and buy more carrot seeds, and then let's also go ahead and plant those puppers down. And there we go. I don't know why I didn't think about that earlier, but now it's only a matter of time before we get the Cyclonic mutation. So now we just gotta wait for our jackalopes to do their thing. Ooh, and yo, wait, we just got the Cyclonic mutation. Let's go. Meaning we can go ahead and pick up our Corrupt Griffin, since the only thing we need our Griffins for now is the Aromatic mutation. And then here go our jackalopes again. Hopefully they succeed. Come on. No, Sandy, but failed. Ooh, nice. There we go. We got the fall mutation. Let's go. We can go ahead and pick up the fall fountain. There we go. And then our jackalopes' abilities are about to go off again. Come on, Sandy, please. Bruh. Okay, they do be saying 3rd time's the charm, right? Bruh. Wait, I think that was the 4th time too, not the 3rd. Whoopsie. Well, I guess now all I gotta do is do the super secret method of getting Sandy, and that is literally just running around in circles. Finally! We finally got Sandy. Let's go. That took forever. Both of their abilities literally went off like 10 times. That's crazy. Now that we got Sandy, though, we can go ahead and apply, actually, instead of applying a wet mutation, let's go ahead and pull out our Kappa, because this big boy right here will spray water onto all the stuff within 20 studs. So then that means that should turn this carrot into clay. And then when we eventually transfer that clay onto the Mangrove, mangrove. The sun-dried that's currently on it will cook it and turn it into ceramic. Oh, and yeah, then I also need the kappa to get bloodless. So that's that. Anyways, now we still have 2 pet equip slots left. So for these, I'm gonna go ahead and plop down 2 chicken zombies. And now at this point, it's low-key gonna be a while before we get any more pet mutations. Like the spaghetti sloth still needs to get us pasta and meatballs. And in a perfect world, he gets them back to back. But even then, that's still like half an hour of waiting at least. Then we need to get disco from our disco bees. And that's only like a 19% chance. We only have a 20% chance of getting bloodlet from our kappa. And then the aromatic mutation, bro, don't even get me started with that one. That one's always such a pain to get. Oh, and yeah, then I can't forget our chicken zombies. These guys are kind of annoying. Every 25 minutes, they only have a 20% chance to make a nearby fruit zombified. Also, as you may or may not have noticed, but what I said doesn't match the description, and that's because they actually have a pet toy on right now. But like after that disappears, their ability will only go off like once every 25 minutes. So yeah, so even with perfect odds with them, we're gonna be waiting like an hour for them. So with that being said, I'm gonna go AFK for like another hour, and hopefully our pets can cook by the time we get back. Okay, it's been about another hour, and unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure we got everything. So we got the pasta there, then we also got sauce, zombified, disco, nice, we needed that one, bloodlet, let's go. So now, unless I'm mistaken, the only thing that I'm missing is meatballs. So let's go ahead and pick everything up except our spaghetti sloth, and let's actually check this big one now. Maybe I got meatballs. Yeah, no meatballs. Okay, yeah, so we do still need meatballs from our spaghetti sloth. Now that we got that out of the way though, let's continue working on the mutations. So the next thing we need is tempestuous from our pterodactyls, and tempestuous is literally just twisted along with the windstruck, and with these guys it's pretty much guaranteed to get in like 10 minutes. Ooh, and then an acid rain, we also needed that, I'm pretty sure. Okay, but then we also need luminous, and for that we have our luminous sprite, and this is a guaranteed mutation. So in like 12 minutes he'll fly to a nearby fruit and enchant it, applying the luminous mutation. So that'll be that. So now the next thing I gotta go ahead and place down is our junk bot to get us oil. And then I don't know how I almost forgot about this, but we need our golden goose. So let's plop him down. And we still have 1 extra pet equip slot left. What should I place down? Ah, and after a bit of thought, I got it. Let's go ahead and place down our Spriggan. And this guy's cooldown is like super long, so that's why I want to place him down early, you know? It's normally 25 minutes, but he has a toy on right now. So yeah, we'll have to wait that long for him to like actually do his thing. So now I just gotta wait for all our pets to do their thing. And here we go. Come on, boys. Give me all the mutations that I need, please. And first up, we got Ollie. Come on, meatballs, please. Where is he going? Oh, wait, is he gonna apply to this carrot? That makes this even better, low-key. Hey, buddy, you passed the good carrot. Come on, meatballs, please. Bruh. You know, now that I think about it, it makes sense that they don't want to succeed. The reward for them succeeding is getting stuffed in the bag. So, like, I wouldn't want to succeed either if I was them. On the bright side, there's like 50 seconds till our pterodactyl's abilities go off, and there's like 0 chance they fail. Just due to the nature of their ability, it's like super easy to get tempestuous. Yeah, see, what I tell you, look at that. Windstruck and twisted. So we now have tempestuous on one of these carrots. Yeah, I don't know which carrot has it, but one carrot has it. So that's all that matters, meaning we can go ahead and pick up our pterodactyls. And now, unless I'm mistaken, besides the pets that we have down, we only need another 2 pet mutations. But for those last 2, I actually need to wait till I have like a full inventory of free pets. Like I need to have 8 out of 8 free pets. So we're gonna have to wait a bit for that. And actually, to help our current pets out a bit, let's get some toys and then let's feed it to the junk bots. So there's the first toy. Let's also give him a small one. Come on, oil first try, please. Bruh, where's our other junk bot? You get a small toy and then you also get a medium one. Come on, please, oil. Bruh. Okay, yeah, everything else is guaranteed. There's no shot I'm gonna put a toy on our golden goose and then the luminous sprite, since like I'll for sure get those mutations here in a few minutes. However, if I put a toy on the Spriggan, will it reduce his cooldown to under 5 minutes? Because that could save me a bit of time, low-key. Where's the Spriggan though? That's the main question. Oh, here he is. Toy? Oh no, I just wasted that. GG's. Wait, what if I also give him a small one? Oh, nice. Wait, that did it. We only gotta wait 3 minutes now. Perfect. So now for that guy's ability, we actually gotta do a bit of preparation. So let's buy some carrots, and only a stock of 6 is crazy. And this person really ain't selling anything good either. Okay, but anyways, let's get the carrots ready. And there's the fortune mutation from our golden goose. We can go ahead and pick it up now. And then we literally only gotta wait like 35 seconds for our luminous sprite to do her thing. And now we gotta get ready for our Spriggan to do his thing. So let's follow him around. Okay, his ability is about to go off. Wait, no, that's like a terrible spot. Ooh, let's hope we get it. Okay, nice. We got bloom on the carrot. Okay, that's good. Yeah, you see why I need to plant a bunch of carrots down there? Because since like he has a chance to turn all the fruit within like 20 studs of him with the bloom mutation, or like he has a chance to apply the bloom mutation, the more carrots that are around him, the higher of a chance he has, you know? So we can go ahead and pick him up. And I know what I said earlier, but an extra 5 pet equip slots should actually be enough for the last 2 pet mutations that I'm missing. For the first one, we got warp from the apple gazelles. So let's go ahead and place all of our apple gazelles down. And then we also need to place a few sugar apples down. So let's place like 4 of them down. That should do. Then let's hit a grow all. And if you didn't know, what the apple gazelles do is for every sugar apple you pick up, you have a 2.08% chance to apply the warped mutation to a random fruit in your garden. And even though we only have a 2% chance, we're about to get it first try. Okay, yeah, I am not that guy. Nice, there we go. We finally got it. So now we can go ahead and reclaim these sugar apples. And we can also go ahead and pick up our apple gazelles. And now the last pet mutation that we're missing, besides the mutations from the pets we got down, is rot. And for these guys, we need mandrakes, and we need lots of them. And we do only have 5 extra pet equip slots, but that should honestly be enough. Or at least I'm hoping it should be enough. What do these guys do though, is harvesting mandrake crops gives you a 3.57% chance to apply the rot mutation to a random fruit in your garden. And then that rot plus bloom from the Spriggan makes gloom, and that's like another 30x, so we need that mutation. It's like one of the mid-tier ones, you know? So let's go ahead and place a few mandrake seeds down, and let's only place 3 down. I don't want to waste them. They're low-key a pain to craft. Anyways, then let's water them up a few times. And I just realized, look at that carrot. It looks crazy with luminous and disco on it. Anyways though, here we go. Come on, the rot, please. Hey, first try, let's go. Imagine we get another one. Man, I'm not that lucky. Okay, well, we got it though, so that's all that matters. And we got an extra 3 screaming mandrakes. Bro, listen to that. Yeah, I don't know, that's just weird. Anyways, so now let's just go ahead and pick up all our mandrakes. Oh, and here goes our spaghetti sloth again. Come on, meatballs, please. Bruh. Well, that was kind of expected. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do now is, since I pretty much already got all the pet mutations that I need, we can go ahead and start transferring all the mutations over to the big mangrove plant. So let's place some Spinosauruses down. And since this is the only favorited fruit, all the other mutations will get sucked off like all the other plants and put on the mangrove seed. And since I do only have 2 Spinosauruses, to speed the process up just a tad bit, let's go ahead and plop some mimic octopuses down. There we go. That's max. So now we just gotta go AFK, and we'll be back when everything is fully transferred. Okay, and here we go. After a bit of waiting, if we go ahead and unfavorite tool this thing, look at those mutations. And before I count them out, I actually just realized I also need to apply a verdant mutation spray on it so that I can get paradisal. Nice. So with that though, we now have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 since spaghetti is 3, 19, 20, 21 since paradisal is 2, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 since I'm pretty sure Infernal is 3, 36, 37, 38 since I'm pretty sure Storm Charts is also 3, 39, 40, 41, 42, and 43 mutations. That's actually crazy. So now let's go ahead and pick this thing up, and yo, this thing looks crazy. Look at that. You can see like mini gnomes in there, swirls. You can see everything in there. It's a helicopter too. Okay, that's enough of that. Anyways, let's go ahead and sell this thing. Steven, I want to sell this. Here goes the moment of truth. 1 point, what was that, like 4 trillion? That's actually pretty solid if I'm not mistaken. Well, not if I'm not mistaken, that is pretty solid, because if we run over here to the ascension shop, all you really need to ascend is 1 trillion. So like you literally don't need anything more than that. So yeah, I think that was actually pretty solid, but let me know what you think. Also, make sure to subscribe. I'm trying to hit 100K.